Last episode, the gang set off on their journey to Telnar, accompanied by various loved ones and the Telnari caravan guiding them. Some of the sorcerers joined in the Telnari's festivities, including some friendly skirmishes that turned slightly more intense than expected when Gaius and Aemil participated. On watch later that night, Aemil checked in with how Marcus was handling the news of his father's declining health, and the imminent return to his family. Avalon and Clio shared a moment of empathy and understanding with each other, while Marcus and the notebook grew further apart. In the morning, the gang decided to part from the Telnari in order to reach the Prosperus family ranch, but soon ran into trouble along the way. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sorcerous Origins, the kids' table at your family gatherings' favorite actual play D&D series. I am watching it. Master Will Peña, and today I'm joined by the Sorcerers. We have Sydney Steinberg,
Aemil Celeris,
Clayton Currie.
Hi, I'm Gaius Maximus.
Riley Civerolo Douglas.
Marcus Prosperus,
Sarah Sherwood.
Theo Meliora,
And Maya Torre.
Avalon Valerius.
We rolled initiative last time. We got it all figured out off screen, and we're just going to jump right into it. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of weird dogs in the forest, probably about like between 40 and 60 feet away from you.
Oh, I thought you meent between 40 and 60.
40 and 60 weird dogs.
No, there's probably
40 feral hogs.
7, 12, probably about 15 weird dogs.
Oh my god. All right.
So yeah, let me lay out the battlefield for you.
Okay.
There are, so the most of them are these like weird bipedal, like hunched, furry, not quite humanoid creatures.
Mm-hmm.
For those of us who know, they're gnolls.
Oh shit.
They have like simple kind of tools with them, just like sticks that have been sharpened, nothing like crazy. There is a two-headed dog. I won't tell you what that one is, although Clayton, you are intimately familiar with one. Not intimately familiar with one, but very familiar with this monster.
Know it biblically?
A couple of us will know this weird dog with like really hunched features, kind of like a pit bull little face. And as it's like moving across the trees, you see little hooves going across everything. So it's just a whole smorgasbord of fucked up little dogs.
Is the one with hooves the one that I think it is? Oh man.
Is it the fucking
We'll see. Avalon, you're up first. There's this whole just pack moving towards you guys.
Threateningly?
Actually, real quick, just to make it more interesting, I'll say like half of them are on one side and half of them are on the other.
We're surrounded.
I liked it more when it wasn't interesting.
I know, but I want the battle to be more interesting.
Okay, wait. When you say on other side, do you mean one's in front and one's behind, or it's like one
left
sort of
and
to the right?
Like your pathway is going this way. They have like closed in on the
diagonal.
Do they look friendly?
No, they are like drooling. They got like
that doesn't mean anything.
Teeth. That's true. That doesn't mean anything. But there's a certain
Je ne sais evil claw.
Can I would like to use twin spell to double cast hypnotic pattern on both groups of them.
You can't do that, I don't think.
Why not?
Because twin spell has to be like a target.
Darn it.
A single target.
Then I would just like to cast it on one.
Great. Cool.
I would like to cast hypnotic pattern on one
group.
Awesome.
No, just one of them.
Just one.
Just a single one.
So on the one side, there is the side with the two-headed dog, the weird dog with hooves, and like probably the biggest, freakiest little hyena man. And on the other side, there are like 5 other hyena guys, 3 stronger hyena guys, and 2 strongest hyena guys. Besides the real strongest one is the fucked up man over on the other side. Keep on using fucked up a lot. I'm just
the word picture.
Describe that.
Bingo.
I would like to go for the.
So you got a couple tough guys on one side, and you got a lot of less tough guys on the other.
I'll go with the couple tough guys.
Great. What kind of save is this?
It is a. What is it? Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. The two-headed dog is gonna make a save. It fails. Rolls a 4. The hoof dog is gonna make a save. Fails. Also rolled a 4. And the big old bad one's gonna make a save. Roll the 9 this time, but I'm guessing that's gonna fail. So what does this hypnotic pattern look like?
It basically looks like a bunch of jewels from like a dragon's hoard. It has jewels. There's some crystals in there for Avalon because she's a crystal girl now. And but it's mostly that, and it's like swirling with like little gold, like stuff that's appealing. I think it changes like for maybe humans, it's like, I don't know, something they like, something they want. For I don't know what it is for fucked up little guys.
Mhm.
It's also love.
It's still like gold and jewels and things like that, but there's a distinct smell of like meat coming from all of them.
Roasty gold.
And it like stuns them all in place, and they're stuck kind of glancing at everything.
Are these the guys on the left or the right?
Let's say that they're the ones on the right.
Okay.
Let's try to keep going.
All right. Anything else, Avalon?
Maybe like advance forward. I don't know. I want to move as a group if the group is moving, but
Sure, yeah, you get 30.
like if we're
30
yeah.
forward.
we're on a mission. We got to get to Marcus's parents' house.
Fantastic. Next time it's going to be the Knoll Fleshnars.
The who? The whumps?
Flesh nar.
Nar.
Nar! Don't gnar my flesh! I don't know what just came out of my mouth.
Arnar.
Nar.
Flesh Clear.
To our audience in Australia.
Yeah,
When
to
you
our
exist,
vast
we're so
audience.
sorry.
My
Audience
friend Glynis,
really
if you're
happy.
watching this,
No, sorry.
Yeah, mom,
Very cool.
my bad.
These three like these like almost men but covered in fur move shockingly fast. And are suddenly move like they like grab onto trees and push themselves, move onto all fours for a couple strides, move back onto 2 feet. And they don't actually do any actions, but in a blink of an eye, they are around you. They are in melee with all of you. Fantastic.
Plus
It
one's
is-
in the middle.
Hmm?
Plus one's in the middle.
It is Cecilia's turn.
Stop!
No.
Oh
Go,
no!
Cecilia. Use that funky little dagger, babe.
Oh god.
Cecilia Rogue.
Cecilia is in melee range of one of these gnolls. So instead of trying to move, because that would provoke an attack of opportunity, she's simply going to take the dodge action and
Atta girl.
just attempt to prepare herself for anything that will happen.
She's very smart.
It is next the Pack Lord's turn.
Bruh.
You get titles?
Yeah.
Bro, we don't even get
Um,
titles.
My notes say the
You
hoofy
could.
one. 2 heads.
It's going to move forward using its normal speed. Oh god. And it moves, so it's like 10 feet away from you all. It has like a staff in one hand that's like jingling with like bones on it.
Nice.
And it just goes and something about that whips these 3 ones that are right next to you into a frenzy. And those 3 all get to make bite attacks.
I didn't think that the last play at the Coliseum was that good, and I didn't freak out.
So they're gonna make bite attacks against, let's say, Gaius, Marcus, and Clio.
No.
All right, so
Hey,
against
that's not very nice to me.
Gaius-
Counterspell. I counterspell this bite, idiot. Get fucked.
I cast haven't gone to the dentist your entire life.
Gaius,
No
it's a
teeth.
19 against your armor class.
I'm gonna make it not hit. Wait, no, that would still hit. No, I'll
Still
take
hit.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
19 would. Yep.
Marcus, that's a natural one. Does not hit you, Marcus. Just doesn't even bite. Gets so like caught up in the friend that just like ha, ha, ha.
I kind of love that.
I
No.
miss my dog, you guys.
Of course. And Clio, that's actually a 6 against you. So not gonna hit you either.
What's
So
the damage?
Gaius is the only one that takes the brunt of this damage. That is going to be, shouldn't be a ton. 5 damage to you, Gaius.
Okay, that's manageable.
As its fangs dig into you, right into one of your arms. Oh, there's 2 pack lords, so the other one's gonna come in.
Oh no.
It can't do the same thing.
Work.
So it's just going to take the spear in its hand and throw it at, let's make a check.
Hit me.
Avalon.
No, hit me.
Avalon, that is a 10 against your armor class.
No.
No.
So as you move away
Catch
from
it.
the pack,
I'm
this
kidding.
spear tries to whizzes past your head. Who is next? Marcus, you're up.
Sick.
What?
Your voice sounds so weird. Did you like eat
Sick.
something
Let's
funny?
fucking do it.
I think he's feeling
I
sick.
feel bad because I could have done this earlier and it would have saved me an action, but I feel like with the amount of little bitches up in this sphere, I think oh no. Oh, but I have 2 women who are important to me. Things were so much easier when I didn't care about anybody.
You don't have twin spell, do you?
I have twin spell. That doesn't matter if it's 3 people.
Oh, that's true.
He lets out a huff and I'll fucking twin spell mage armor welcome into Misha.
Oh.
Gotcha. So you reach out, touch both of them, and this invisible armor coalesces around them. That will save them in their time of need, surely.
Do I need to roll now?
Yes, you do.
Come on, baby.
Fireball would be so bad right
That would
now.
be so bad.
It's a 17. Don't
Gotcha.
worry.
You got a 4. Perfect. So that's Marcus's turn, unless there's anything else.
No.
Great. Aemil, what do they do?
Okay. So we've got the hypnotic pattern ones. I asked you which direction they were in, and
They're on
I
the right?
absolutely forgot. They're on the right.
Yes.
We've got 3
3
guys up in our business.
Not so they're up in your business. 2 that are close over to the left, and then 5 that are farther away over to your left.
Okay, when you say close.
Within 10 feet.
Cool. Okay. I definitely want to get the 3 that are up in the mix, and then the 2 big boys.
Yes.
Within 40 feet of, like, if the is it possible for me to get the ones who are close to us and the ones who haven't been hypnotic patterned within, if it's a 40-foot cube?
You can only get the ones that are close to you, and the 2 guys here. You can't get the 5 guys in the far
Super
back.
fair. That's what I was expecting. Okay, I'm gonna cast slow.
Yes.
So wisdom saving throws, which is a DC 15.
Great. So that's going to be 5. I'm going to start with the 3 that are closest to you. Fail, fail, fail. Good God. And then the 2 that are farther away. Fail. The 2 that are farther away. 15. So that meets it. Which
That meets it. Beats it.
the one of them
saves.
does not get slowed. The other
Okay.
4 do.
Speeds, all of their speeds except for the guy who saved, obviously, are halved. -2 to AC.
Great.
And -2 to Dex saves.
Great.
And no reactions. And on its turn, action or bonus action, not both. And it can't make more than 1 attack. So if it has multi-attack, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
And not that I think that they're going to cast spells, but if they try to, they have to roll a d20 and an 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until the next turn, blah, blah, blah. I don't think they're gonna need it. That's my action. I'm gonna tell specifically Cecilia, but the NPCs, now that they can't take reactions, tell them to run.
Gotcha.
And kind of put some distance in between, unless they have a character class. But my girlfriend,
Neil said, if you don't have a class, get the fuck out of here.
Should I use my cool thing? Should I bring another weird dog into this? What is this? I haven't used this yet, and I don't remember what it does. I'm so sorry.
Time to bring a weird dog to a weird dog party.
You brought a
You
weird
fool.
dog to a weird dog fight. Good for you. Perfect.
Perfect. Awesome.
Hell, we'll invite you next time.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's get another weird dog in here. I'm gonna summon my Hound of Ill Omen, Nyx, the dog that the shade got me.
For just a moment, everything darkens, and the shadows that were created by the woods around you coalesce into this. What is a Doberman, right? I get them in Pinocchio mixed up.
That's Winnie. Yeah, Nyx is like a
Big dog, small dog.
big dog. We don't like J.K. Rowling in this house. But like Sirius Black in
Okay,
dog
gotcha.
form kind of vibes.
So
kind of
big,
wolfy.
like Saint Bernardish, but like tougher, a little bit tougher.
Yeah,
This big furry dog,
Like a mastiff type vibe.
furrier,
Hmm.
big boy. And I'm gonna target the guy who saved against me.
Cool.
I have to roll initiative for it. What is even direwolf statistics? I've never used this. What is it? I got an 11 plus something for his initiative.
11. Oh, for his initiative, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I might get to go soon.
probably yeah.
Initiative is 13 total,
Got it.
and I'm gonna summon him right next to the guy.
Great. Perfect. Anything else?
I told Cecilia to run slow. Hannibal. Okay, yeah, that's everything.
Fantastic. All right. It is Welcome's turn. Let's see what she does.
Let's see what she does, precious girl.
What does a natural 20 mean? That she does the smart thing? Or that she does the thing I want her to do? She does the smart thing.
No, she should do the cool thing.
Well, is the thing you want her to do really cool?
It's kind of cool. It's a little bit dangerous.
Hey, you're playing the character. What does she do?
I'm gonna have her stick back, and she takes a look at all these ones around her. She takes a look at the two ones that are farther away, or actually just the one that saved, and is going to summon this kind of like white spectral energy in her hand and blast it towards them.
What was that?
It's gonna hit. That's what it is. Yeah. And it's going to do 9 damage, which is very good for her for a little of a character. As this white bead of force just blasts this Knoll Pack Lord. There's a good 9 points of damage.
Let's go.
Already looking not too great. I think no, never mind. These ones are looking okay. But yeah,
I like whip my head towards Welcome, like
I don't. seems like the
Great. No, absolutely. Good.
great. Okay. It is Felix's turn next.
Hey.
Hmm?
Go for it. Just don't.
That was
don't
the
kill
nervous
me.
spouse noise.
They seeing how many creatures there are here are just going to like move back because they can't take reactions around them, and move just towards the middle of you guys, so that there's as protected as possible. Also going to take the dodge action. They are a commoner. They have no class levels in anything.
Felix has 4 HP. Oh god.
Oh no.
Terrifying.
Hound of Ill
I
Omen.
think
Oh, that's my boy. But he's gonna attack him.
Fantastic.
Bite. Yeah. Ooh. 23.
Only hits.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3 is pretty good. 8 points of piercing damage, and it has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Gotcha.
Weak time, weak boy.
Ooh, it's a strength bonus they
Weak
roll.
vibes. Weak.
Barely is able to stand up to it. Absolutely, like ground jumps up on them, but it's able to throw him back off.
Okay. Yeah, that's his turn. He's gonna stay right there.
Fantastic. It is now the hunters in the back. It's their turn. They all pick up their spears and toss them, one for each of you. It's 5 of them, 5 of you.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah. That one's not going to hit. Sorry, that was against Aemil. That one's not going to hit. 18 against Gaius will hit.
Unless.
I imagine.
Yeah, these bitches don't have spells. I'll cast shield.
All right. That's going to be
Every time I do that, every time I try and recap this pen with my mouth because I have something else in my head, I'm like, this is a dangerous game. I'm about to mark my tongue.
Avalon. What is a 16 against your AC?
16 is my AC.
Hits.
I will throw up a shield.
Okay. So this rain of spears comes down on all of you. Most of them do not find purchase, but Gaius and Avalon, Gaius summons this wall of wind. Avalon, what does your shield look like? I don't know if I've ever rolled high enough against you to see your shield.
Yeah. I remember I had an idea of it. Now I don't actually know. I'm gonna keep going with the dragon motif. So it just looks like 2 wings that shut really quickly and then vanish.
Very cool. Spear clatters to the ground. They're gonna stay at a distance, although they're gonna move slightly forward. So now they're within. They had to move forward to do the spears anyway. So yeah, they're like 30 feet away now. The people under the charm don't get to save, right, Avalon?
Nope. They are just, until my concentration breaks or until a minute is up, they are staying there. They cannot do anything.
Hypnotic pattern is a good spell.
Gotcha. 2-headed dog stays where it is. Augustus is going to take out his crossbow, lock it in, load it, and keep on just firing on this one null pack lord that seems to take a lot of damage.
I love that about him.
Releases. How does he do? Rolls a 3.
No.
Does not hit. Veers wildly as it comes out of the crossbow, but does his best. For his turn.
He saw a bird at the last minute and he got fucking distracted.
He moves back towards the center along with Felix. The big bad knoll on the right does not get to move. it is Madigan's turn. Oh, Madigan has so many options.
Let's go, Madigan.
What does she do? God, I need to pull up her character sheet. Oh, I have so many character sheets.
Yeah, you have to do so much stuff, Will.
Yeah.
That's
Mad
okay.
props.
That's okay.
Do you want me to play one of the gnolls for you? Because I can do that, and that'll
Oh, I'm
take a
so
load off
scared of all
your-
these cool people. I'll just
Oh
run away.
no, I'm just a little gnoll in the forest.
If only there were some big, strong, magical sorcerers to befriend me.
Madigan's gonna do a full-on spell. And is going.
Hey, counterspell. Fuck that.
Is going to do guiding bolt. On again,
Nice.
everyone's just trying to get this one. So let me make an attack roll. That will hit against that guy. Guiding bolt. I don't remember exactly how much damage it does.
It does a good
It's
chunk.
46, I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha.
Let me double check.
Wait, so how many
Guiding bolt.
dudes are there? 7?
46.
15, dude.
Yep.
Total, yeah. Well,
And there's
5,
8 under
5,
hypnotic.
3, 2, 3. So how much?
Alright.
3 are under hypnotic pattern.
3 are under.
7, 10, 14. Does 14 damage to this pack lord.
Yeah.
Get
It
packed.
is looking bloody at this point.
And the
Now
next
the next
person to hit
attack
him
against
has
it has
advantage.
advantage. So it is blasted by this divine energy, and still like glows with light after it's been hit. Fantastic. The weird hoof dog stays where it is. Gaius, it's your turn.
Okay. Is there anywhere like a clump of them?
The 5 in the back.
And are those the ones that are hypnotic, or are they the slowed ones?
No, they're nothing. They're the weakest ones.
Okay. All right. I will. Oh, I can't do that technically. That's upsetting. I will. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Fireball on the 5 in the back. Just lob a fireball at them, trying to clear out numbers.
Gotcha.
And then, do I cantrip or shove? What do I do? I will, with the quickened meta magic, I will shock and grasp. Ideally, if I can get to him, the pack lord that is right in front of everyone.
Okay. Is that the weakened one or the one that's still at full health?
The one that was just hit with guiding bolt.
You got it. So fireball. It's a dexterity save. I know that off the top of my head.
And if any of them are under the slow spell, they have the -2.
They're not.
Unfortunately,
Sorry.
they are not.
Alas, it was worth a shot.
Fail.
Nice.
Fail. Succeed.
DC 14.
Roll the 17.
Okay, just
Failed.
letting you know.
What did you say? 14?
14.
Succeeds. So 3 of them failed, 2 of them succeeded. Roll your damage.
Oh, I should have had more D6s out for this. Hey, D6s. Hey, even more D6s. What do you know? I'm a little dice gremlin. Let's see. It's 8 D6, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's 4. That's 3. Where'd the 4th one in this pack go? There's another. Just a awful arrangement of plum, red, pink, and blue. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 22 points. Nope, 28 points of damage.
3 of them are completely dead. 2 of them are at half health.
Nice.
So give me a second to write that down. 28, so that'd be 14. So there's only 2 of them left. So you reach out your hand, this bead of fire escapes from it, centers on the one in the middle, and this blast of flame comes out. 3 of them fall immediately. The other 2 are putting out smoldering flames as they manage to react in time. The forest around it is burning, is like
They love me.
smoldering
I'll deal with
in
that
this
later.
like exact 40-foot radius circle, just smoldering. And then you move up towards the one, shock and grasp it.
Yep.
Make an attack roll.
And I have advantage. Natural 20.
Nice.
So that is. So how do we do this? Do we do roll the die, double the roll, or double the amount of die rolled?
Yeah.
The
Double
latter.
Double the amount of die rolled. So I will
was
roll
like,
4d8.
I like that face.
24.
24.
I rolled two
Yeesh.
8s, a 7, and a 1. So 3 8s total.
God, yeah. Gaius, you move through everybody, reach up, grab this thing. You guys all smell ozone as Gaius shocking grasps it, and it falls backwards, dead.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to get in between Felix and the nearest stinky boy.
Gotcha. Sweet.
Stinky dogs.
That is one of the no pack lords gone. Let me update my sheet.
Nice job, Clayton.
Yeah. Gaius freaking
A
ripped
good
through
turn. Yeah, that was
a
really
good
good.
quarter of my people. Clio, you're up.
You said they were grouped up, and I was like, all right. Let's go. All right, next, Cleo.
I'm gonna cast Bless at 2nd level. I'm trying to decide because I was gonna do the 4 sorcerers, but I'm trying to think of who's gonna be making attack rolls. I kind of want to get Augustus and Madigan in the mix. I feel like that would be fun for them.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do Augustus, Madigan. Who's like
Because you think about it like this, Madigan's probably not going to make any more attack rolls. She has, I think, 2 spell slots.
Oh
and-
right, I forgot she's like a different
She's a
kind of
little
caster than
baby.
we are.
Yes, and the one cantrip, damaging cantrip that she has is a save. So
Okay, cool. Who's up at the top of initiative? Remind me. Like who of our gang is like close to the top?
Avalon,
Avi,
Marcus,
Avalon.
and
Marcus and
Okay.
like Aemil and Welcome.
I'll do Augustus. Hang on, I get 4 of them. I'll do Augustus. I'll do Welcome. That feels like a good move. And then I'll do Avalon and Aemil. Yes. Sorry, Mark. And I'm sorry, guys, also, but you're down here with me at the bottom of initiative. So yes, so that's plus 1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws for
Cool.
y'all.
awesome.
That was 4, right? Yes. That was 4.
Great.
Yes. Okay. That's it for me. That's all I've got.
Okay.
I'm doing that.
Fantastic. You spread your divine energy to give everyone else just a little bit of a boost on the next attack. Fantastic. It is Demisha's turn. Luckily, these fools can't take reactions, and so she is again going to join the levelless ones in the middle of the group. So now they're all in the center, and you all have kind of moved into formation around them to protect them. Yeah, good job. Back up to Avalon.
Great. I'm gonna use Twin Spell. Twin Spell Firebolt the last 2 shooter far away ones.
There's just yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. I always forget for Twin Spell 2 rolls or 1 spell.
2 rolls.
2 rolls. Okay. Oh, the first one was that one.
Oh no.
The second one was a 23.
23, that hits.
Oh wait, never mind. What's the D4 again for attack and saving
Attack rolls
throws?
and saving throws.
Not damage.
Cool, so not damage.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Ooh, 13 damage.
13 damage is... What is this guy at? What? Oh, yeah. I was like, 88. No, there's 2, both at 8. So yeah, 13 damage is going to take that one down.
Cool.
So one of them fizzles out in your hand, but you bring out the energy from Twin Spell to reform it and hit the other one, and it is blasted back into this whole like fiery, smoldering area. Fantastic. Anything else, Avalon?
No.
Great. It is the Flesh Nar's turn. Nar.
Every time.
Um,
No. Oh no.
No.
so
Sorry,
doesn't
Ashley.
so no longer has multi-attack. That's not good for it. Each one's going to claw at one of you. We'll go with Aemil, Marcus, and Avalon this time. So one of them goes for Aemil. That's gonna be 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. The other one goes for Marcus. 10. Not gonna do that, I don't think. Last one for Avalon. Fucking God, that one. I want to hit Avalon so badly. I want more than anything in the whole world want to hit Avalon. But for the one against Aemil that I will settle with, does 5 damage to Aemil.
Okay.
As it claws across in like slow motion. So really it just like is more piercing than anything. It gets into you, but it's unable to like rip. Yeah, that's their turn.
Concentration is okay. Oh, also they get to save against the slow at the end.
Oh,
of their
they do.
turns. Yeah.
That's nice. Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
The wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save 15.
One of them saves.
Bugger.
Other one saves.
Bugger.
Last one doesn't save.
What about the fancy guy?
The fancy guy?
Oh, it's not his turn. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, great. So 2 of them are out of it. Have returned. We'll say the 2 that missed, just to give them something for this.
just to make them feel something in this bitch of an earth.
Cecilia takes the dodge action.
Dog action.
Just fetch the Hound of Ill Omen. The Pack Lord doesn't get to go. Marcus.
He does get to save. Like
Pack Lord is
Dead.
Oh no, yes, the Pack Lord. Sorry, it's the other one. That's
the fancy guy I was talking about.
Gotcha.
Roll low.
So Pack Lord can actually try to do something. Does it have anything else? Speed is halved, right?
Speed is halved.
Can still make it to you.
Only action or bonus action, not both.
I'm gonna try to get to Gaius and do another claw attack.
Bring it on.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Bring it less on.
He brought it on.
Put it off.
Another 5 damage. But again, in slow motion, this thing is just, but it's such like, I'm trying to describe, because we're playing D&D and we know there's monsters, but in this world, you are this giant dog beast is coming down on you. And you just, even though it's slow, you're not able to react fast enough for one of its claws to dig into you. So it gets to save, fails.
Okay.
Still slowed, but up in the melee with everybody. Marcus, it's your turn.
That was a mistake.
How many people are up in melee with us?
Still now 4.
Now
people
4.
in melee.
Is there a way that I can position myself to 15-foot cone them?
Not without getting a lot of other people.
Because they're like surrounding us, essentially, right?
Oh.
Because it's our NPCs, us, and then like kind of
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Although it's like top and bottom and 2 on the left.
Okay.
So like the right's open. So you could probably get those 2 on the left.
Are the 2 on the left, are they little boys, or is it one little boy when one pack lord?
Let me think about that. 2 little boys.
2 little boys.
And are they the guys who saved against slow? Or sorry, so many questions.
They are.
Is it one of each?
Let's say they are the ones who saved against slow.
And they haven't been hit at all, correct?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Questioning time done. Now doing things is my best friend. Let me look at how much spell points cost. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna get fucking crazy. I will cast color spray at 3rd level. Which means I get to roll 10d10. And
what? Oh, it's not damage.
So I'm gonna basically try to blind both of them.
Great, go for it.
Oh geez, I don't have any dice. I'm gonna have to do this 2 at a time. I'm so sorry.
I'll let you know that they have a total of 44 health between them.
Okay.
You have a good chance of doing it.
Yeah, that's less than average for 10d10.
Oh, 0's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 18 on the first 2.
18.
Nice.
The way the camera's shaking.
Sorry. Is that a 9 or a 6? That's a 9. So that's 17. That's 18 plus 17.
35.
So that should be 35. Damn, I didn't have to upcast this. That's another 10. That's 45.
45. You got him in
Didn't even
only
have to upcast.
68.
Yep, I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna do all of them just so that I can feel something. 59. I do 59.
59 total. What does
Should
this
there
color
be like
square
a
look like?
bug that's also in that cone that just all of a sudden is like things are getting weird?
Yeah, these 2 gnolls are suddenly beset by this prismatic shifting world in front of them.
Yeah, it's like
and they're-
pigment, like how they used to make old paint with like the actual like pigments of the paint. So it's like it's a bunch of like paint pigments.
Gotcha. Very cool. And they are blinded. So I'll make a note of that. Perfect. Anything else?
Oh, I forgot that I can still do things. I don't have any bonus actions. So no. They're blind now.
All right. I'll see you next time around on the initiative.
Yeah, so that was sorry, that's such a hey. I'll see you next time around on the initiative. So now they have disadvantage on attacks and things have an advantage on attacks on them.
Perfect.
So there we
Awesome.
go.
These guys, they're like, we're no longer in slow motion. No. Aemil, it's your turn.
Oh, geez. Okay. Let's go for those guys. I'm gonna acid splash them, which is a dexterity saving throw, and it can get 2 of them at once.
Gotcha. Yeah. That is, yes, these guys.
I'm pretty sure it's a dex save.
So 2 dex saves.
Yeah, blinded doesn't affect that at all.
One of them saves.
Okay.
14 for the other one.
That misses. So
Great.
that one takes double 6s. 12 damage.
Fantastic.
And I'm gonna quicken spell and chilly-ishly touch him.
Ooh.
The one you hit?
The one I hit, yeah, just to see if I can kill him. And I have advantage because he's blind.
He's blind.
Really bad. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So the other roll was a 2. Chill touch is 2d8. 8 damage.
8 damage is gonna bring this one down. God, you guys. You missed the first one with the acid splash, but it kind of almost in midair flips over to the other, gets him in the side of the face. This dark matted fur is sizzling. You reach up, grab it with the chill touch, and just the life is drained necromantically from it, and it falls to the ground. Fantastic.
Yeah, and that's okay, so now there's 1, 2, 3. Where's Cecilia in the circle? They're all vaguely protected though, right? Okay,
yes,
it's fine. Never mind. I'm good.
Great. Let's go for Welcome. Welcome has a limited set of abilities, but what is she going to do with them?
Cast Wish.
You never.
Clio can do that.
This is Sorcerous Origins. You never know what's going to happen.
I'm gonna roll a D100 right now, and if it's a 69, this combat ends. That's a 6. That's a 2.
Oh, don't forget she's blessed. I forgot I was blessed, but I hit anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was gonna remind you if it didn't already hit. I'm keeping it in my noggin.
One last hunter in the back that she's going to try to do another one of that like white force energy and poof,
What is she casting?
blast. Ooh. Bless.
Does she want to add a D4 to that? Yeah.
That's a 15 total. 19 total.
Ooh.
Definitely gonna hit. Does
ma'am.
some damage.
What is she casting? Am I allowed to know?
No.
Okay.
And is going to finish this one off.
Yay!
Y'all
You
are
guys
just-
were so cool.
just sweeping up these knolls. Again, this like white, almost ghostly matter comes in and blasts from her hand. It hits one of the knolls, blasts it back.
Okay.
You hear a slight crack as it's blown backwards.
Don't listen. Don't listen.
And she goes, yes.
Oh, baby. I thought she would be emotionally traumatized by that, but I'm glad that she's celebrating.
She's having a grand old time.
Guys just exploded a fireball on all of them, so it seems like
That's fair. That's fair.
Felix is going to take the dodge action. The Hound of Ill Omen.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, Welcome. They're just sleeping. They're just taking a nap.
Oh, the
I know. There. What's the hound's name? We went over this.
Nix.
Him.
Nix. He, him. He's a
No,
boy.
sorry, pronouns is what I meant to ask for.
Yeah.
His name is Nix, but just calling him the Hound of Ill Omen is so much fun.
So spooky. Gaius killed that guy, right?
The big boy.
Yes.
The big boy. Because
Uh,
he gets sent back to the Shadow Realm when the person he's trying to get drops to 0 health
Gotcha.
points.
Yes, the big boy's down. There's one more big boy at full health.
I pick somebody that he targets, and he
Oh,
goes after it. It's yeah.
sorry. Didn't know.
No, that's fine. He's dead. It's great.
Your
Gotcha.
dog showed up, was like, happy to be here, guys.
He did
Good
one
luck
bite.
on everything.
So yeah. Bye, Nix.
Bye, Nix.
Have fun with the shade and the Shadowfell.
Thanks for being
Oh,
here.
so you're dissipating?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't get to keep him. I wish I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nix
Just have him target one of us, and then have him not attack us.
Nix gives a little and just
Good boy.
You did good, buddy.
fantastic. That is I'll take him out of the initiative. Sorry, let me do a little bit of updating. Great. So that's freaking my little two-headed boy doesn't get to go. Augustus is going to try to lock in another bolt. Who is left for him to hit? One of the. He is going to.
Still a blinded one.
Yeah, he's gonna step. Let me roll to see whether or not he's in. Oh, but they can't take opportunity attacks. I don't believe when they're blinded because you have to be able to see the person you're taking an opportunity attack against.
I trust you on that.
So yeah, he takes a step back, kind of out of the circle, but just to get a better range. Locks and loads, goes to try to hit, has advantage,
Come on,
and is
Augustus.
blessed, right?
Yeah. Please.
At 20.
Yeah.
Let's go, Augie!
He deserves it.
So is going to do.
A lot of nat 20s this combat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Wolf Boys. Fuck it up.
Not
Hell
the
yeah,
best
the wolf
nat
was
20 that
doing
anyone's
so
ever seen. Not bad.
Gaius is doing better, but
I've had one action.
The way that it unfocuses. You have to like beauty vlogger yourself.
This is the nat 20 right here. Locks in, aims, gets some of that like divine tingling behind him, and just goes.
Does he fall?
Knocks himself
He
on his
does not
ass.
fall backwards. He has to steady himself.
can
But
you
yes,
can,
with
how
all these
how
guys-
hot does he look shooting that crossbow?
You know the answer to
At
that
least an
question.
8.
You know that he looks
I know.
so competent, and that's what's attractive about it.
Mhm.
My big evil gnoll man looks at the pretty gems. Madigan goes and from behind cover does a little like hand motion up and then pulls down and is going to do what is it called? The cantrip
Sacred
that
Flame?
clerics get to do. Sacred Flame, yeah. So it has to make a save. Does not save. So it's going to take a little tiny bit of damage, from the Sacred Flame.
You sounded like Brendan Lee Mulligan right there.
I was gonna say you should start an ASMR channel.
It crossed my mind. Does it on the blinded one, just for fun. Pulls it down a little bit more. Blinded one's not looking good at all on death's door. Perfect. That was Madigan. My weird little hoof dog hasn't gotten to say a word, unfortunately.
I'm glad. As somebody who has played a hoof dog, I know how disarming it can be when those
Very
motherfuckers start
strange.
talking.
Played a
Gaius,
hoof dog?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have questions, but they can wait. What's up?
guys, you're up. It's your turn.
All right, who's left?
It
Still
is
the other big boy, right? Or is he gone too?
no, there's one.
That's
He has
just-
not been touched at all, actually.
Get him.
He'll wish he had. All right, where is he in relation to me? Being sort of in the
Is
circle.
like maybe 10 feet away from you.
Alright.
On the outside of, I think on the very bottom of the circle that you guys have formed.
I'm going to unsheath my short sword, cast Flame Blade as a bonus action. Because it's a spell, I'm going to Tempestuous Magic and just fly out of the chair, over the group, over to him, and I'm just going to start wailing on him.
Woo!
All right, so that's an attack roll with Flame Blade, because this is going to be my action.
While Clayton is rolling and mathing, I don't believe that I rolled for Surge after Color Spray.
Oh, you're right.
So would you like me
Please,
to do that?
please don't fireball.
Nat 20, we're good. We're fine. We're
Whew.
fine.
Okay,
Also, I
we're
look
fine.
great. Yeah, that's 5.
Great. 1 in 4 chance.
Okay, so that's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Oh, thank God. I was stressed for a second. All right, so that's 3d6 fire damage.
Ooh.
5.
5 damage. It all adds up.
Yeah. It has to balance out. I do 53 damage in one round. I do
Yeah.
5 in the next. I can't keep living like this.
All right, so you the winds sweep up around you. You are lifted and move yourself up to the other side of the party, placing yourself in between you and the Null Pack Lord, and slash across it with this flame blade. The same flames that killed his partners out in the field.
Don't fuck with me.
Guys,
That's all I got. I'm just gonna sit right in front of him.
fantastic. Clio,
Well, how close is the closest one to me?
the closest one to you, I think, is that same. Oh, there's a couple ones that are close to you. They're all within like 15 feet. There's the Null Pack Lord that just took a hit from Gaius. It's looking really good. There's the blind Flesh Gnar
He's looking real good.
that's looking very bad. And then there's the unblinded Flesh Gnar that's doing just fine.
I'm gonna target the one that Gaius just hit, the bad one.
Great.
That one. With Toll the Dead.
The bad one, as
So-
in the evil one, or the one that is looking.
The one that's
bad?
morally the morally
Okay.
bad one.
Just
Okay.
wanted to.
So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Fantastic.
What's your save, Sarah?
Yeah.
No, does not save.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what my save is. And I don't want
So
to figure
many
it out.
threes
I think it's
in
15.
combat. I rolled an unimaginable amount of threes.
Maya, dude, it's hypnotic
11
pattern.
damage.
11 damage
Alright.
against that guy. Very good. Still looking pretty good, but not as good as it once did.
Mhm.
Remind me what you're told the dead looks like.
Yes. I don't remember what I said it looks like. I think it's just like, I think it is a sound that only this thing can hear. I did say it sounds like the bell at the Coliseum, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I don't think it's like, because it's like a wisdom, it's brain damage. So I think it only affects the bitch I cast it on, but I think it's just a super loud sound.
Got its like big pointy ears and just like pushes them down.
Sorry.
Very cool. Anything else?
No, I'm concentrating really hard on Bless right now.
Okay, awesome.
I'm concentrating.
Demisha is gonna take the dodge action. Avalon,
Hell
your
yeah.
turn.
Yes.
Oh.
queen.
I will shoot the same one that Clio just did with a fireball.
You got it.
25.
25 does hit.
For some weird reason, it misses.
Ooh, not that good. 7 damage.
7 damage. Again, you guys are just it's a whole combo of Gaius flame blowing up, covering the ears, and then as it's like unaware, this firebolt just comes whipping around the side for a good 7 damage. Very good. Bloody
This guy's
down.
still slowed, right?
Less than half health. Don't believe so. Might
really?
be.
Because I think he is, because I think he didn't save last time.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. I think you're right, actually.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have dropped slow because it's a whole ass concentration.
Fantastic. Anything else, Avalon?
I could twin. No.
Gotcha.
No.
Sweet.
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Fleshers. The blinded one is actually going to take a bite at, let's call it
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage at no, actually, because Gaius isn't there anymore, so it would go to Aemil.
Okay.
But with disadvantage, 8 does not
Oh
hit.
no.
Um,
I was expecting to have to nod at your shaken head. I was like,
but it does again get all up, like tries to grab you, but doesn't find any purchase. The other one that is not blinded is going to move over to, let's say, Clio, because I believe Avalon is on the other side. So, 14 against your armor class, Clio.
I'm
That
going to use my reaction that
Wow.
I have not used before, I don't
But-
think. But I would like to, and granted, you still might have to do stuff. What is your armor class, just so I know?
12.
Okay. I'm gonna use Bend Luck, which is when another creature you see makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll a d4 and apply the number rolled either as a bonus or a penalty. So yeah, I think Marcus sees this thing going for Clio. And let's see what I roll before I describe if it looks cool. 3.
Yay.
So
Thank you.
I think what it is like, oh, I'm so excited. I love explaining things aesthetically. I feel like Marcus has never done this before. I feel like Marcus sees this thing going after Clio, I feel like it's also probably reminded of the shadow fight a little bit. And I think what it is like it hits. Like it hits and it like bites Clio. And we see that like reality, but then like suddenly on top of it, there is like another reality playing where it doesn't bite. And where it misses. And I think that like for a second there's this weird like I think only Marcus sees it kind of. Well, I don't know, you can decide. I don't know what's cooler if everybody else can see it also. I'm gonna say everybody else can see it. For a second it's like it flickers and it's like you're watching two different movies, and then Marcus's reality like wins out and it misses.
Awesome. That is.
Who looks over at Marcus
that is
like, thank you.
we're buff and debuff boys. That's us. We're the ones who are like, take a blast, take a penalty.
All right. That was his turn.
The thing is no longer blinded. It
Oh,
only lasts one round.
gotcha. Great. Fantastic. Those are the NARs. So Cecilia takes a dodge action. Pack Lord is going to try to dig into Gaius, who just hit it with a sword.
Bring it on. Hit me.
He only gets
Going to
one
go
thing
in.
he can do.
Yes, that is true. So it's going to go in. Still has like one of those spears up. Natural one. So before I even describe anything, just utterly fails.
No.
You bat it over the head.
Bad dog. Right on the nose.
Perfect. That was the Pack Lord. Marcus, you're up.
Me?
Yeah.
Who's around? Who's still around? What's happening? Are there still three guys?
No Pack Lord who's bloodied, so he's like below half health. Really bad looking flesh Gnar, and I can't say the word. And
Is it
unhit-
Gnar? Oh, that is hard.
Gnawer, as in
Gnar,
something that
Yeah, but we
gnaws,
don't say
like
like
it gnaws at.
gnawer. We say like
Gnar.
you
Gnar.
nod. Like, so it really is a gnar.
Yeah.
We are.
So there's one
Fully
really,
has
really
not been
bad.
hit. Flesh biter.
There's still one dude who hasn't been hit.
Yeah.
Gross. Are these guys humanoids?
Hmm?
Are these guys humanoids?
I believe
Not relevant. I'm not gonna
they
do
are.
that.
Yes, they are.
Okay, good to know. There's one that looks really bad, you say?
Yes. On death's door.
On death's door. I think I'm just gonna try to chill touch.
Got it.
That one, and I wanna kill it.
I
and
want to
then
kill it.
and then remind me. I have to assert Tides of Chaos before I do something.
I believe that's what we did last season. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. And like I feel like I think there's something you said about like Marcus is a wild magic sorcerer. Things aren't always in his control, but I think Marcus can feel when he can push something to try to make something work. But I think is smart enough to see that there has been a pattern of every time he's done that, shit's gone like a little bit crazy. And I think that like is gonna throw this chill touch, suddenly like has a picture of like the ranch and like his sister and everything, is like, okay, like I'm just gonna throw it. Let's go. What's my spell attack? I have a +7. That's so cool of me. That's 23.
Yeah, 23 definitely hits.
And then I do 2d8. 7. That's a 6. That's 13 damage.
Ooh, wipe this guy out.
Yeah, I think like a hand, because it's different than Aemil's hand. Like Aemil's hand is kind of like the shadowy like this. I think this one has that more like glitching, like it's still dark and like they look the same from afar, but it's like I think it like glitches on his hand and then glitches forward and just like
Cool.
pushes this thing down.
Gotcha. It is gone.
Yes. And then that's my turn.
Fantastic. All right, that's Marcus's turn. Aemil, you're up.
Okay, so that one's dead. Now there's
Two
sorry,
around
we
us.
have to ask you every time. There's the pack leader who's bloodied.
Yes.
There's two.
There's one Nar.
There's one.
Yeah, there's one unhit.
And then there's the guys that are still under hypnotic pattern that I'm not even going to worry about until we have to worry about them. Let's do. Oh, is the guy who hit me still alive, or is that the one Marcus just killed?
I think that's the one Marcus just killed.
Who hit you?
The blinded one.
Oh, then yes, though that one is just.
Oh, okay. Let's go after the big boy.
Got
And I'm
it.
gonna chill touch.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, I'm still blessed. I forgot. Ooh. 12, 19.
That hits.
Okay.
This just black inky hand has been all over the place today, and it's finding perches, and then finally reaches over to this large pack lord. How much damage does it do?
14 points of necrotic damage.
14 points. Oh my god, this guy's on death's door.
He's on death's door. I'm gonna quicken spell then. Get him
Ooh.
again. I don't even need the bless. That's like 21.
Yep.
Only 6 points.
6 points doesn't quite bring him all the way down.
Shit.
I'm sorry, you guys have been cleaning house with these guys, but he is
That's okay.
like visibly drained of energy and like blood, like looks pale, but still standing up. Anything else? Action, bonus action.
Nope. Action, bonus action. That's my turn.
Fantastic. Welcome's going to try to finish this guy off though.
Get his ass.
Blasting again. Is blessed. That +1 is gonna do it from bless.
Ooh.
Let's go, Clio.
Clear.
Hopefully be able to get this guy. Yes, does. Freaking welcome the cleanup crew. Just
All right.
this bigger
That's
one
right.
doesn't get, like,
You're welcome.
blown backwards, but does get hit in the side of the jaw. It hits the ground hard. Bam. And welcome is just like less of a celebration this time, but more of like a like just like ready. Is like
I
on
throw her a thumbs up
pins
with
and
my
needles.
With your chill touch.
yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't happen, but I like thinking about Aemil and Marcus's chill touches.
Doing a little high
five.
five.
Felix takes the dodged action. A two-headed dog does not get to do anything very dangerous and bad for the party. Augustus is going to lock and load on this final one.
Let's go, gamer!
Rolls a 17, so definitely gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
Blasts with the crossbow. It's a big old heavy guy. And does 7 points of damage.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Lets out, has it more under control this time. Slightly changes his grip. Pa! Is able to withstand all the force.
He's learning.
It's
Look at
great. Big bad dangerous Knoll. Nothing. Madigan goes, pulls down another piece of that fire. It makes a save. Is gonna save against Madigan. Moves out of the way of this divine force. It is freaking Hoof Dog. Would have been the star of this show. Gaius, it's your turn.
If only he'd been given a chance. Nobody in this town wants to see a hoof dog on stage.
Yeah.
My God, I think I could be big.
Yeah.
Gaius.
Yeah. Who's the last guy? The last guy is the hoof dog, or there's
No.
another?
There's
flesh.
one more regular guy.
One more little flesh biter.
All right, fine. I'm going after
Coward.
Nar.
Nar.
I'm gonna go about 10 feet away from him and try and lightning lure him over to me. So I'll quicken to bonus action that. So that's a strength save on its part, which will probably
Okay.
go poorly.
No, it's not. It fails.
Oh, wait,
Is this the
Guys,
first time
you get to
lightning
do
lure
the
is
thing.
worked?
I think this is the first time it's gonna work.
Do your thing. Do your cool thing.
Get over here. I'm gonna swing at him with my flame blade.
Don't forget to do damage for lightning lore.
You can do it
Oh,
all at the
yeah.
end if you want.
I'll do it all at the end. Oh, thank God. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. So that's 2d8 plus 3d6. The 3d6 is fire. The 2d8 is lightning.
Holy moly.
Okay, 15 points of damage.
Exactly how much HP you
Yeah.
have left.
Oh my god.
How do you do this, Gaius?
Okay, so I think this whole combat has just been, what the fuck are these things? And seeing all our new compatriots, all the plus ones, like they're not built for this. Maybe Augustus, maybe Madigan. They're not ready for this. So I'm just lightning lore over and just pull and up.
Gotcha. Blood spills out of its back onto its fur, and you let it fall to the ground.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
There's like 30
did
seconds
those-
left on this.
Yeah,
one.
did
Yeah, I
they
was
just
gonna
stay like
say.
that, or do we need to? Should we run?
should leave.
Yeah,
What are these things?
Is it possible?
We
to
gotta run.
Let's just go. Let's
Okay.
Will
fine.
is it possible to run like past these things or?
They're not in your way. You can if you want to.
How does the fire look from the fireball?
Is smoldering, but
It's
should
not
it
gonna
do it?
Smokey the Bear.
Fine. You did destroy a 40-foot patch of forest, but like it's not gonna spread.
Okay. Let's go. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's just bolting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think everybody starts to be like, what were the things? And then it's like,
Go,
I think
go.
Marcus fucking grabs like Demisha, runs, like, we are going.
Gotcha. Yeah. Whew, you guys are able to safely get out of danger from these things.
Guess I'll have to
Um,
find a two-headed dog elsewhere.
There's still a fucked up dog back there.
And somewhere in the forest.
Your forest puzzle.
You solved my forest puzzle.
With violence.
We solved most of your forest puzzle, and then we left like 3 or 4 pieces on the table and said, fuck the puzzle, just go.
Yeah, and you guys keep on traveling for a while. He goes to another couple, probably like another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, until it's getting
so sick of these things. I think after a while, I feel like we just I feel like at some point we all have to just take a breath, like before we move on with the rest of the adventure. I feel like everybody has to catch their breath just for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody doing okay?
I'm fine. I got a little hit, but I've had worse.
I
Guys.
got bit a couple times, which
Okay.
based on my track record with bites,
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
I'll
bit a
work
lot.
on it.
It's not like that can get worse, right?
I'm gonna.
Like it's not like it can double up.
if you become a double werewolf, you just become a wolf.
While
Or just a
Clio's
regular
healing
human.
Gaius, I want to turn to Welcome, and be like, what did? Sorry, I was still a little bit of my Ariana Kermit.
What did I do? Nobody
Um,
wants to see a dog on stage.
What did you? What? How did you do that?
I don't know. It's like the flames, like a couple nights ago. It's just and then, she sets both of her hands on fire. I got it.
You absolutely have it. I'm just gonna check that Divish is okay and stuff.
This many.
No.
No.
Oh, 9 HP back.
Yes. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt by being like this many hit points. It's this many. I rolled a 5 on the
You go to Demisha.
Oh, 9 to me.
Yes, to you, beloved. That's all you, baby.
Everyone
No,
except
you're good.
Marcus make a perception check.
Everyone except who?
Marcus.
The mission
Second.
turns to top.
Ooh, 6.
2.
Better than a natural 1.
18.
19.
Avalon and Clio, after Marcus leaves welcome to go talk to Demisha, you see her just kind of rubbing at her horns and just kind of no, not she seems fine, but she's kind of just in the way that you would kind of, or crack your knuckles almost, something like that, just tensing them and kind of pulling at them a little bit.
Welcome. Are you all right?
I'm great. Yeah, I feel fantastic.
Okay.
Did you get hurt? Do you need?
No.
Okay.
None of those
Great.
things.
You did a great job out there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very instinctual, but a lot of it was learned from watching everybody last night, which was very, very cool.
I'm not gonna worry about that thing. I'm just gonna be happy.
Marcus, you
You're
go over to
fine.
the mission.
I'm just like, are you good? I think if she
Nice.
laughed, I think for the first, does she laugh?
Yeah.
I think for the first time, Marcus kind of like, I'm sorry, that was really stupid.
What the hell, Marcus?
I don't know. This is my life now. This is what my life is like. I tried for 12 years. Quick summary. I got to the city and I did good, and everybody liked me and everybody liked my work. And then it all went away in an instant. I didn't get worse. I got better, but that doesn't matter. People can just choose to stop caring about you and stop noticing you. And then you are alone for 12 years, and then you get magic in a Coliseum.
What does this have to do with the dogs?
What?
What does this have to do with the dogs?
I don't know. That's part of the whole getting Coliseums with the magic. It's all connected. I don't know. I don't know. I'm losing my mind a little bit.
That's okay. You can lose your mind. Oh,
I missed you a
Fucked
lot.
up little
I'm glad
guys.
you're not dead. What?
those were some fucked up little guys. What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing. No. I said I missed you. Okay, great. We should keep moving.
Thank you.
I
Thank
walk
you,
away. I
Marcus.
don't even listen to her. I walk away.
Okay. Gotcha. And so you guys set up camp, just about where you would need to stop for the night. Just about like an hour, how long would that be? 2 hours or so go by of you guys, you guys have set up, you guys are starting to make dinner, until the rest of the caravan comes.
Damn, that was fast.
Oh, we didn't even get to
Get to the house.
the house?
No.
Oh,
No,
no.
Wait, what
it
else?
takes 2 nights.
Yes, so this is the second night.
And they kept
So
up to us.
the
Okay.
next day is when the boys are gonna try to kill us, right?
What?
They said 2 days for us to decide to die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I was like, which
Um,
boys?
The Beach Boys.
The rest of the caravan comes. Sigbert is obviously the first to get there.
Classic.
Sigbert comes up to Clio and is like, "You said he did healing last night?
Yes.
We need something different. We
Okay.
need something strange." And he like,
Is it because of the dogs?
come.
Okay, yeah, I follow.
I will cast Fly on Clio.
Gotcha.
Just get
Okay.
Go.
Can
Go
Madigan
now.
also go, or is Madigan?
I can only cast it on one person.
Madigan will go to.
Yeah, Cleo looks to her like, help me. Like,
Gotcha. Follows along. you are, because of Fly actually, and even though Madigan's there, you're able to actually keep pace with fuck, what is it?
Cleo gives Gaius the
Sigbert.
thumbs up. She's like, okay, thank you.
Sigbert for the first time, and as he's like moving, you see those silver motes of light again. And you've never been close enough to really see what they are before, but they are little glowing fish that are swimming through the air next to him. And then like as you come to a point in the road, he'll like send one this way, send the other that way. They'll like come back and almost like Finding Nemo style, like point in the right direction, and he will keep following. And eventually you all reunite with the rest of the caravan, and gotta get all my little names, all my little people.
Oh, my little people.
Bronwyn is like
No.
is being like on someone's shoulder, limping with like a huge bite, with like actually 2 huge bites on either side. And they're like carrying her along, and Edwin is just crying behind her, just like sorry, oh, sorry. Enola comes up to you. Do you have, it's not, we have healed it, grown, we have done everything in our power to heal her. It's just they keep reopening, they keep the wounds, it won't stop bleeding.
Can I,
that you can do?
can I make like a medicine or an arcana check or something
Totally.
to figure out?
Medicine check, probably.
Okay. Roll 13. But I have double proficiency in this. So that's a 19, 20, 22 or something. I don't know anymore.
22.
It's
Wow.
it's a fuck ton bunch of it.
Yeah.
A bunch of it. The technical term.
Yeah. That's what doctors call it.
You come up to Bronwyn, and as it's these deep bites, her pelts have kind of been moved out of the way for you to see. What do you do to like examine?
I think she just like I think she's just gonna try and channel some magic and see, like, I'm imagining like in movies when they like zoom in real close to the little blood cells and see the little stuff swimming out. Like she's gonna try and see how like the try and like sense it out with some kind of magic something to
Are
see like
they
how
purple?
how it interacts with whatever.
It's some kind of disease that's happening. Some sort of like, it's not HP. It's something else. And as you hold your hand there, after like a few seconds, Bronwyn like grabs you by the wrist and says, "That is enough," and moves you over.
I look to the bitches in charge. I'm like,
she shares some words in Telnar with Bronwyn, and Bronwyn finally just, "No more than you have to." And she keeps moving. She's not going to stop.
okay, now is a fun time to tell everybody that I shuffled Clio's spells between seasons. She doesn't have like lesser restoration anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't feel great. Clio looks at Madigan like, yeah, any ideas?
Madigan takes a look after you explain it to
Listen,
him.
I didn't think we would need I didn't use it once last season.
You hear a little typing noise in her head.
Weird. Wild. Well, she pulls up her
Um,
character sheet and remembers what spells she has.
I'm hacking.
Hacking the system.
Nothing tonight. I could think on it really hard, and maybe tomorrow, maybe I might be able to do something.
You
Nothing.
can-
If she can make it till then.
If I I'm looking at her. Will, does she look like she's gonna make it to tomorrow?
She's got a good shot. If Madigan can do it tomorrow. But if not, it could be rough.
Well, if not, we find a diamond and I work some other magic and we figure something else out. It's just late stage healing at that point.
I know I'm not there. It's not a magical disease, it's just a disease, right?
Let me check. Give me a moment.
Keep a bleeding even after heal seem like magical. Maybe.
Not that I think it would do anything, but I do have dispel magic. If we're just gonna throw a bunch of pasta at the wall and see what sticks.
It's like for sure a disease. It's a disease.
So if I
magic disease, but it's like.
But it's not like a magical effect that can be.
So what I'm hearing is lesser restoration would have worked. Rats.
Yes.
Oh, rats.
So if we amputate
wait. Madigan starts attacking again.
Okay, good.
What's the thing with the cat that's like when it's 11:50 and you realize you have homework due at 11:59 and goes
fuck. Yeah. No, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Fuck. There's nothing I can do until tomorrow.
Okay. This rattles Clio pretty bad. She's gonna look over at whatever whoever the nearest authority figures are and tell them, I think if she can make it through the night, we can fix this tomorrow. There's nothing I can do now, but I can just keep doing what I can if she'll, and I look at Brom and I go, if she'll let me stay up with her tonight, I'll be fine. You guys hear my window rattling? Sorry, it's so windy. She just says, I'll stay up with her tonight and I can fix this. We have to.
I'll be fine.
I don't think she'll be fine. I don't think she'll sleep it off.
Let's say after a bit, this conversation continues and you guys are all caravan together, regrouped. They're doing their best to like wrap the wounds.
I think Clio doesn't leave unless she like makes her leave. She's gonna try and stay as much as she can.
What are you doing? Are you just like sitting there?
She'll fucking hover if that's what she's doing. She's hovering, but I think she's like trying to figure out who's doing what and if she can help, if she can like get stuff, if she can help wrap wounds, if she can do whatever she can.
She like doesn't let you touch her.
That's fine.
Every time, like the way that she grabbed your wrist, like anytime that you get close, she like you remember her wrestling Gaius last night, and she just this look in her eyes.
I'm Googling spells. What's the range on healing word?
I think it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
It's far enough. Jeez.
Can I go talk to her brother, Edwin?
Mm-hmm.
Just like, how old is he? He's like 10?
He's like 10. I think he's actually 9. I think that is his actual age. Oh no, it's a little bit older. He's no. Yeah. 9.
Oh, did anybody ask what happened to her? Sorry.
No. Maybe
I forgot.
We did ask.
I was about to.
Yeah, somebody should probably ask that.
I was gonna go ask her.
Go ask Bronwyn.
Yeah, I'll approach Bronwyn and keep a distance. Just sort of like maybe sit across the fire from her and just. How'd it happen?
Two-headed dog in the forest. Something by the beast. Edwin tries to help. He does not have anything.
Is he okay?
Because I am like this.
I apologize. We encountered, I don't know if it is exactly the same beast, but I suspect as much. It had a lot of friends, and we fought as best we could, but ended up running, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with the consequences of that action.
Typical. She turns away from you.
That's another thing I've had questions about. What is your issue with us? I see the way you look at me and my friends.
Make a persuasion check.
She's racist.
Did you say she's
Oh.
racist?
Persuasion.
No, we know firsthand Imperium
Yeah,
sucks.
honestly, don't blame her.
Yeah. Absolutely.
11. 11.
He
Does
doesn't.
Gaius get advantage for having like a rapport with this girl, kind of?
No.
Bummer.
No, I don't
tried.
want advantage.
They didn't bond through violence.
No. She doesn't respond.
That's okay. You don't owe me any explanation, but if there is some part of you that would like to hear me out and like to have a discussion, I would like to try and solve whatever slight has been levied upon you.
She turns back around. Do not talk to me like I am weak. You lost. You ran. You are weak. Leave.
Okay. And I'll go.
Aemil, you wanted to go talk to Edwin?
Yeah. He just seemed really like broken up about it, and I don't like I feel like I could distract him for a little bit just from I offer to like tell stories or something, but like he doesn't really speak very much Empyrean. I'll do like shadow puppets.
Oh, that's fun. I love that. What do you do as the shadow puppets? He's sitting like away from the fire, a little bit. He's he was crying a lot earlier, and so he's got that like red puffy face. What do you do exactly?
After I like if I like talk to him and say hello, does he say anything back, or is he just doesn't want to say anything?
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can I sit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shadow puppets are not very detailed, but I'm a sorcerer.
You're a shadow sorcerer.
I'm a shadow sorcerer. I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just like do like a little thing of like a super like buff looking lady, and she like fights all these monsters, and she gets like hit a little bit, and then like another lady comes and like saves her and fixes her, and then they like clasp hands and do like a little handshake.
As you put on this little performance, I think you catch make a performance check for me.
I have proficiency because I'm a poet.
Whoa.
Oh, not very good though. 12.
12?
Yeah.
Gotcha, that's good enough. you catch the attention of some of the other Telnari folks. And they kind of gather around a little bit. And as you get this buff woman, and you move the shadows around just almost imperceptibly with magic to add just a little more detail where it's needed. And good Lord, sorry, give me one moment. There we go. Almost imperceptibly with magic. As it goes, you hear from behind you a flute start playing. And someone starts accompanying. And then some sort of like stringed instrument with a bow is added. A couple people just start like doing percussion on various surfaces around. And although you rolled a 12, your show stays the same as it was. These other players kind of add to it. And that's what Aelfric kind of goes, like, saddles up next to you, and in between you and Edwin, and goes, so we have chosen performance tonight. As ever, all these flutes and strings play in the background. He turns towards Edwin. Does that sound good to you? Performance? And Edwin gives a little nod. And again, the joints glow, and he claps his hands together. Performance! And everyone joins in at this point, and starts playing different songs. They sing songs in Telnari that you can't really get there's laughter involved. There's a storytelling aspect, but you don't get all of it. They go through this like 2 or 3 songs probably, until Aelfric claps again and says, "To our guests, anything you would like to play?" And Cecilia steps up. And Cecilia looks a little sheepish, being in front of all these people. And she goes, I'm not much for instruments. I never quite got a handle on them. But I learned a little bit of singing when I was young. And I'd like to sing something for all of you. And she starts in on this little Empyrean folk song. I have a couple lyrics here. They're from what's actually an English song.
Go ahead, Will, sing for us.
I could actually. This is one of the ones I did for voice class. It's called "Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes." And I have a few lyrics here. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honoring thee, as giving it a hope that there it would not withered be. But thou thereon didst only breathe, and sent it back to me, since when it grows and smells, I swear, not of itself, but thee. And it's just a really lovely melody. It's just like do 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 do. And I think a couple of the Telnari people try their best to like join in with a little bit of accompaniment. It's very simple. It's as much as you can improv jam with someone from like a completely different culture as you. But it sounds nice. And the fire is kind of like lowered magically by someone. One of these druids pulls it down, so it's very soft and low. And there's just this nice little moment of music. And Aemil, you look back over at Edwin, and he is very, very much enjoying it.
Oh, good. When Cecilia gets done, I'm just going to put my arm around her, give her a kiss on the side of the head.
Thank you. Thank you. I have I ever sung for you before? I don't think
I mean, you sung around me. You haven't sung for me.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I mean, ask me sometime.
Okay, I will.
Wow, there's some chemistry here.
Almost like we're dating.
What?
Comes your hair. Edwin kind of pulls at your toga. That feels a little bit too young. He's like 9. He like reaches up and taps you.
Yeah.
Beate.
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages.
Whoa. Yeah, you do that. Beautiful.
Yes. Yes, she
Cecilia.
is.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's how you say it.
Beate.
Comprehend language, that doesn't let you speak.
It doesn't let me speak back.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't. I think that's tongues. That's later.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell Cecilia. I'm like, he says you're beautiful.
Well, then she leans down a little bit. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, and that's how that evening goes. Unless there's anything else, Clio, you stay as much as you can within the range of Bronwyn, but she is not.
I think she's fucking weird about it. Like, she's hovering. Like, she's being weird about it. Like, I think she's scared if she looks away for 5 seconds, this girl's gonna die. Like, she's being weird about it.
I don't know how to, like, Bronwyn is not having it.
That's fine. Listen, she's like 60 feet away, but she's like staring. She's being a freak. Like, she's just being weird.
Okay, got it.
Would you say she's like an owl?
Yeah. Listen, this is not like a great moment for her. She's very not handling this well. She's like handling it fine, but she's fixated on it. Like, she's
got it.
Yes.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do this evening? Fantastic. We are going to take a night's rest. A long rest for everybody.
Fire. That's what I'll do.
You guys take a long rest. We can deal with this afterwards, but you are level 7 now.
No fucking way, dude.
Gamers.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
3.
Okay, so I can put lesser restoration back on. We don't have to worry, so then it's
like.
fine. I'll fix it and it'll be fine.
If you would like.
I think I will. I don't know what I'm gonna swap out for it, but I'll find a fucking life.
Your party also gains a level. So Madigan could lesser restoration with her 1 second level spell slot if she wants to.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna put it back
Augustus
on my
is
list.
a level 2 fighter now. Yes.
I was actually going to ask. I appreciate the Augustus update. I would love them. I was going to ask if the civilians leveled.
No, they did not.
Wow.
So would you like to learn lesser restoration for
I feel like I should. I don't know.
Clio?
Yeah,
What would Clio do? Yeah.
I think Clio wants to fix this. I'm gonna put it back on my list.
Fantastic.
I don't know what I'm gonna switch out for it yet because I know what the new spell I want to take is, but I'll switch something out for it.
Quick, very quick mechanical thing. Have we agreed that I can like cast mage armor at the very end of a long rest in order to sneak it in, or do you
That's
want
so
me to use the spell
shenanigan-y.
slots? I'm good either way.
I feel like it was different when you were like awake for most of the night, but like you took like a full sleep, you know?
Work.
So I don't
Okay,
know.
that's
Yeah.
I'll use this. I'll use the points. That's why I was asking.
Gotcha.
It's only 2. It's a first level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. Guys are do that. So a night goes by without much going on. There's a couple of watches that are all very nice and pleasant. You guys have some good conversations with some of the NPCs, but none that are interesting enough or relevant enough to the plot to be shown.
Oh, please, can I just say, and your minds can go, like I just want Augustus and Marcus to have a watch together. Augustus laughed at my joke once, and I think that they've earned that.
I want to see that watch though.
We'll talk.
Right.
We'll talk.
Okay, we'll talk. Okay.
This is bonus content for our the Patreon we do not have.
Yeah. Subscribe to our non-existent Patreon. Leave a comment
That is a fun idea, though.
on the bonus
Yeah.
content.
I'm gonna
In
put
the
that in
morning,
my
you
back
wake up and we've got matching friendship.
So you all wake up well rested, ready to take on the next day, feeling full of energy, feeling full of smart sorcerer juice.
Full of juice.
And Clio, just this thought has been on your mind the entire night. And something within you, like, I don't know, expands, like it
Unlocks.
You are yes. You suddenly are able to cast the spell. So what do you do? Bronwyn is already awake. She is by the fire, still bleeding.
Clio wakes up mad again. Just like, not like to get her up, but just to like wake her up, like kind of shakes her by the shoulders. Says, I figured it out.
What?
I figured it out. I figured it out. And she leaves and she's gonna go try and talk to Bronwyn.
Madigan like turns to everybody else in the camp. I wish that was the last time she would do that.
It's not going to be the last time she does that.
You rush over to Bronwyn by the fire.
I'm just gonna act casual and just say,
Fucking hell.
I know. Listen, I'm not obsessed with this either. It's not like it's not great for either of us. I can fix it. I figured it out.
Then fix.
Okay. I'm gonna just put my hands on your arm.
She, like,
Okay. She kind of like, Clio kind of takes her arm and then casts her little spell.
Gotcha.
Does it work? I will scream and
how
cry for 100 years if it doesn't work.
How does it look? How does it feel? How does it describe it to me?
Yes. I think she just kind of like puts her hands on her arm, and I think Clio, like, not even as a spellcasting thing, just because she knows that she's very frantic, like kind of closes her eyes and takes a breath. This is a position that Clio's been in before, trying her best to save someone who is ill and maybe dying. And I think she is trying to just kind of keep that kind of negative memory like in the back of her head and focus on like what she can do, and how she maybe can help. And I think it's just like a soft kind of golden glow that just kind of travels out from Clio's hands, like up her arm, and like centralizes on the injuries.
Mm-hmm. It stays there for just a moment before it dissipates. The bleeding has stopped. The wounds have not closed. They would need HP for that, but the disease has been cured.
I'm gonna hit her with a cure wounds also.
Gotcha. And magically they lace themselves back together. Good.
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Was it the war? Your parents?
Yes. And you are very smart for figuring that out.
I know it doesn't mean a lot coming from me, but my sincere condolences. I'm sorry. And I think Clio just kind of backs off and goes back.
Great.
I don't even know how many spell points I just spent. I guess I better figure that out.
The Telnar folks, having seen that, like, Bronwyn was just healed, they're used to healing magic, but they could not fix this, and then miraculously, it has been fixed. They put together a huge breakfast in like celebration, like mostly for Bronwyn, but like you are all more than welcome. It's got some stuff that you've never had before, such as onions, garlic, and oats.
We've never had
Onions,
oats.
garlic,
I'm
celery,
an Italian. I've never had.
We've never had
balsamic
oats.
vinegar. That's a big word for Elmo.
But there's also parsnips, there's bread, there's a little bit of fresh meat that they've hunted on the way. There's a lot of salted fish, which you guys have had fish before. Like Telnar has like rivers and stuff, but you've never had like this much readily available. But it's all salted and has been stored for travel.
Good. I'm so hungry.
Eggs, honey, plums, cherries, just plenty of like
Eggs,
stuff.
bacon, grits,
And it's
sausage.
all set out almost like like those like fish like where they just like dump everything out and like it's just there for anyone to grab. That's the style. That's
Good.
yeah.
Oh,
So
that
yeah,
sounds so good.
anything you guys want to do in that big breakfast, or are you just
Eat.
enjoying it? Yeah.
I feel a little bad that like I know we also saved her, but we also did not kill those guys.
Yeah.
I feel like Aemil feels weird having this whole big feast and like just eats like a regular night.
Okay. Yeah. I think everyone else pretty much digs in. Welcome is doing the same thing that she did at the wedding of just like every single thing and every combination of every single thing.
Oh yeah, that's something. Just a quick question. I guess how do the Telnar like? Because they've never seen a tiefling before.
This is just like
Will's little eyes.
in Strahd.
2 days later,
In
Riley-
Strahd, I'm a skeleton.
in Strahd, Riley plays a skeleton, and like everyone doesn't like the undead. He's a skeleton.
To be fair, I wanted to play a vampire first, and Will had to text me and be like, "Hey, there's a plethora of reasons Wizards of the Coast doesn't want you to do that," and I said, "I understand completely. Can I have bones?"
I love my Uncle Bones so much.
It's good for tossing.
there is an I guess yeah, there's an aspect of like confusion and similar to the wedding, but as like a group of like shapeshifters essentially, there's an understanding that like for them that the human form is mutable, is
Sorry, what did you just say?
The human form.
so they're pretty cool with it overall.
Sick. I was just
Did
curious.
Welcome level up too?
Yes, welcome. Get to level in wizard.
That was fast.
Yeah.
She's smart. She's smart
so
and
happy.
intelligent, and she's getting first place at the little science fair.
Very good. Big breakfast, everyone packs everything up. The morning and afternoon travel goes by with pretty much no problem. It's a hot day. So some of the Tenari folks, they unravel, and like everyone unravels like different pieces of this tarp blanket, I guess, almost. And then they like very quickly, as they're walking, kind of stitch it and like clasp it together, attach it to a couple poles, and there's a
Hobo style.
a tent of shade.
These guys are so much cooler than we are.
Yeah, Imperium sucks. Telnar is way cooler.
So yeah, everyone is kept in the shade as the caravan goes through the forest. But actually by afternoon, you all have made it out of the forest. You're still keeping away from, there's like a village in the distance. It's got a bunch of like streams leading to it for agricultural reasons. But you guys stay keep as much distance as possible. A few more hours of travel go by until Marcus, things are getting very familiar. Things are getting like, you know these roads. You're seeing them from afar right now, but you've traveled them before. You guys keep traveling for another few more hours. The sun dips past. It's evening now.
Can it be golden hour?
It can be golden hour. As you guys come across this ranch. The Telnari folks, I'm just gonna go like not have a conversation about it. They stay back. They find a little place to camp out off of the ranch, out of like most people's view, and just the Empyreans are left to go forward. It's a lush piece of low, flat land. There's one large house, a set of stables, and another like even larger barn, or the house is larger, doesn't matter. All of you recognize this immediately as a much more like utilitarian settlement than the Valerius ranch, where the Valerius estate was small, neat, and expensive. The Prosperus ranch is large, scruffy, and homely. Marcus, you realize immediately that the house has gotten bigger. Imagine like 2 rectangles and like overlap the top and bottom corners. And that's kind of what's going on. They basically like built a second connected house from the last time that you saw it. The land is covered in small trees that provide some shade for the grazing cows, although I think they're all mostly like they're around the barn right now. There's a like short, shallow stream going through it for irrigation, and a wooden fence around the whole thing that you all find yourself at.
I think Clio turns to Marcus and just says, do you want to go up first and we'll follow? Okay.
All right. Demisha goes with you. She offers her hand.
I'll take it.
She unlocks the gate, opens it. You walk past the very well-trodden path to the front door. Knock.
Yeah, I think like Marcus like lets go of Demisha's hand and like stands at the door to his home and just takes a deep breath and
immediately you hear some like shouting from inside. A couple moments go by. Some footsteps come towards the door. It opens. Your mom is there. She has a much older face. In the way, people age in extremes near the front and end of their life. And her face has gotten, it's pulled down, but it's just as warm as it ever was. And she has this huge smile on her face. And she goes, "Salve, Advena, what can we..."
oh, we mated. I'm so
She pulls you in.
I think Marcus just fucking sobs. I think Marcus is crying. And just keep saying like oh, we mated in the like Imperium.
My boy. My little baby boy.
I'm so sorry.
I think that's where we'll end this session.